Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gola and I'm a self-employed nail technician based in the UK, and if you're not new here, welcome back. I thought I would start a series on my channel with monthly favourites. These are products that I've been loving throughout the month, whether that is nail related, but I will throw in some beauty, health and wellness products in there as well. And if you don't already, grab a drink. My choice today is a iced latte with vanilla syrup. Right, let's kick it off. As it was Love Month, it's rude not to start off with the gorgeous red by Glossify. So this was the core favourite of February, which is J'adore. It's the most beautiful true red. I'd say it's not too Christmassy, nor it's not too bright. It is absolutely gorgeous as a French tip, a full colour, awesome red love hearts. It was the go-to shade of the month. So this month was a little bit experimental in terms of finding a new hard gel. So I am a builder gel specialist. Most, if not all, my appointments are builder gel. However, there are some of my clients that builder gel is just not strong enough for their nails and the length that they want. So I've been after a hard gel that is easy to use, self-levels like a dream, and also a major thing is I don't want it to be too harsh for the natural nails. So I want it to feel like builder gel with the flexibility but not extremely hard where it is quite rigid and if you knock it, it'll just snap. So I have found the HONA, so the Home of Nail Art True Sculpt Hard Gel. Now they have different variabilities of strength. So I went for Fibre, which is a fiberglass infused hypoallergenic hard gel in the shade Natural, which is literally perfect and exactly what I'd like. I tried this now on a few clients and it does go on perfectly. It self-levels, so you don't have to do any refining really. I feel like I'm doing minimal. It is so glossy and it doesn't lift. My clients have come back after 4 weeks and it still looks perfect. There's no more slits or breakages that our clients were previously experiencing with builder gel. So yeah, if your clients are after a little bit more strength than the builder gel you're currently using because either they're a little bit more heavy-handed or they would like longer nails, True Sculpt in the range Fibre is amazing. So my clients laugh at me because I feel like every single appointment I whip out a new product to finish off every single manicure. But really, truly, it's because I go through it so quickly. So after a manicure, I like to give my clients a quick hand massage, whether that is with a oil or a hand cream. So I've been using the White Company Seychelles hand cream and it smells divine. I actually really want this to last for the summer because it smells like a beach. I feel like I'm on holiday. I put a coconut scented cuticle oil on and then I put the hand cream, just an elite duo, and yeah, this non-sticky, and it does leave the hands feeling very nourished. So that is another favourite. Now this product is a product I've been using every single month for the last 3 years, but because it's my first monthly favourites video, I need to introduce you to my staples, and that is the Nail Stamping Queen Ice Queen Chrome. Now if you're after the Hailey Bieber glazed donut look, this is what you need. It is a white chrome pigment that works on any gel polish. So whether you like that glazed donut look where you put a natural build on and glaze this over the top, or like a really dark blue, an emerald green, a chocolate brown, this works on top of every single colour and I absolutely adore it. So it wouldn't be a monthly favourites if I did not include the Nail Stamping Queen Ice Queen Chrome Pigment. Another favourite of mine is I love a candle burning whilst I'm doing my clients, and I have bought this candle from Home Sense, of course, which was the Bombay scented candle. It's the most beautiful packaging. I'm really a beige girl, and it has a lovely wooden lid with palm trees on it, which I'm obsessed with. And I got this in the scent Smoky Amber and Vanilla. When I say I've really been burning this every single day, it's gone. Although I was really lazy one day and only burnt 2 wicks instead of the full 3. So I actually don't know what to do to level this because I feel like I can get another burn out of it. I really love the packaging of this. So I am going to do the hot water trick and maybe actually use this for my brushes and store my nail art brushes in this. And when I get a new cabin this year, I would really like this kind of theme of kind of like a treat spa vibe. So yeah, really loved this candle. Next on my list is a new colour that I bought this month called Camellia, which is the perfect baby pink colour. It's almost white, looks so good with a tan. So yeah, probably be my favourite gel polish colour purchase of the month. Like the chrome, I feel like I do need to throw in some of my staples that I love using every single day in my first monthly favourites, and that would be a combo of the Lucy Pastorelli Ball Bit with the Lucy Pastorelli Cuticle Balm. I finish off every cuticle prep with a little balm and a ball. It's so good for clients, especially in the winter month where skin does get a little bit more dry, to go over and buff all of their dead skin off. My clients absolutely love this and they compare it similarly to a little massage on the fingertips. So it doesn't hurt, it doesn't generate more heat, and the reason for this is because the balm actually acts as a protective barrier to reduce friction. I would highly recommend finishing off your cuticle prep with this combination. I am a Lucy Pastorelli affiliate, so I'll pop my discount code on the screen here and you can get some money off the website. So save your pennies, and it is a lifetime discount, so you can use this over and over again. So write it down, save it in your notes. If you ever need to buy from Lucy Pastorelli, which I highly recommend you do, use my code on the screen. The next product is quite nice because I've talked about skin buffing on the fingertips, but what about the feet? So I've actually reintroduced pedicures back into my treatments ready for the summer, and simply because I have heard too many horror stories from my clients about where they've had their pedicures since coming to me, and truly I'm horrified. So I thought, give the people what they want and reintroduce pedicures back into my treatment list. And to be honest, I am very excited for this exact reason. So I've never e-pedied before. I really wanted to give a quick service where you can get your gel toes done, but there is some sort of skin buffing involved without having the full pedicure experience. If simply they don't have time or they don't like their feet being touched too much, but they do have dead skin buildup. And so I've bought the Lucy Pastorelli e-pedi bits, which are little sanding discs here in different grits. So you've got the 240, 150 and 80 grit. And I bought the sanding disc here that you pop at the end of your e-file. And this works perfect to get rid of any hard calluses on the heels, the ball of their feet and also the big toe. Then I combine this with the gel bottle Better Balm, which essentially is a big old cuticle balm. Then I use my sanding bands across the foot, and then I rub the excess cuticle balm into the foot, and chef's kiss. I feel like it's giving me as close to the Ellen finish as possible in an express version. So my next favourite actually links with one of my goals I have for this year, and that is to read 1 book per month. And if you do know me very well, I've self-diagnosed myself with dyslexia, which I've read so much about, and I scream all the signs of this. I just can't be bothered to be on the NHS waitlist for about 5 years to then finally get a diagnosis and then be like, okay, cool, like, what do we do now? So I always written myself off thinking that I can't read and I lose interest. I actually can't remember what I'm reading, so I'm so focused on each word and what that is rather than seeing it in a sentence and digesting what I have just read. If that makes sense to anybody? But I read my first book last year and I was so proud of myself, and it was The Good Life, Good Vibes by Vex King. I flew through that. Started and finished it on my holiday because my absolute dream was to sit on a sunbed on holiday and read a book and not be on my phone. And I want physical books. I don't want to be on technology. So I tasked myself this year to read 1 book a month, which is 12 books for the year. And this is my second book of this year. And it is the Mark Manson, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a I don't know if I can say the F word on YouTube, but a toss. Don't judge me, I do have a £5 note as my bookmark because I don't have one, and that was the one thing closest to me. And I know who I think I am, just having random money left everywhere. And even saying that, I'm like, who on earth do you think you are? Hey ho. So I am almost finished this book. I've got the tiniest bit to go. And I absolutely love it. When I was first reading it, I actually didn't think that this book was for me. Mark Manson says some really outrageous comments or points where I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't think I believe in this. Oh, I'm not sure if I agree with that. However, everything that he does say, I was like, oh my gosh. This book isn't about not giving a toss at all. It's choosing what you give a toss about, and it really opened up my eyes where some problems that we find really big at that moment is actually really minor, and sometimes we just need to let go. And I love the let them theory. If you don't know, get to know. It is a theory by Mel Robbins. I'll pop a link to a podcast that I listen to with Mel Robbins in it, and she is so inspiring. And sometimes you just need to let others be and let it happen. So yeah, that is kind of the message of this book. It is really light-hearted, and I do giggle throughout with some of the things that he does mention throughout this. There's definitely some things I've read and I'm like, I just can't believe I read that in a book, especially a self-help book. But yeah, really enjoying this. Almost done. I just need one more reading session. And yeah, it's so easy to read. So if you suffer with dyslexia or undiagnosed dyslexia like me, this is such an easy book to get into. And then last but not least, I treated myself this month, and yes, I have a lot of financial commitments right now, and this was the last thing that I should have bought. But in my defense, I got it from Vinted for literally a third of the price, but it was brand new. I feel like this middle-aged woman didn't know how to use it, so I took full advantage and I bought a Shark Flexstyle wrap. I am so happy with this purchase. I've always wanted the Dyson Airwrap, and then when I saw Shark came out with a similar product, I was like, oh my gosh, I really want this. But still, spending like £300–400 on a hair product is quite steep, and you do need to treat yourself. But I found this on Vinted for £150, and she literally used one side of the wrap situation, and yeah, just didn't get on with it, so I snatched it straight off her. This is the beauty. This is like the handle, and then you have the hairdryer piece here. You've got your two wraps for like a really bouncy blow dry in both directions. It also has a barrel brush and also a diffuser, and I actually use this every single time I wash my hair now, other than today because I actually got my hair done this morning, so it's the reason why it's not nice and big and bouncy. So yeah, I thought I'd treat myself, and I absolutely love it. So yes, it is an investment, yes it was a treat, but go on Vinted and you can get some right steals. So that is my last product. And that is my February favourites. So if you stayed to the end of this video, thank you so much for joining. Everything mentioned in this video today, I will pop down on the description. I would also love to know your favourite item of February, so drop that down in the comments below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!